keeper of the holocron, Mr. Leland Chee, talking about Star Wars. We're here at Star Wars Celebration. What does it mean for you to get to come to something like Celebration?
Well, it's fantastic to get a chance to see what all the fans do. We have such amazing fans that create so much of the content here, whether it's costumes, whether it's props. I mean, it's incredible.
Now, when people hear Leland Chee, keeper of the holocron, what exactly does that mean? How difficult is your job to make sure that everything is staying intact?
It's definitely gotten a lot more difficult because we've got a lot of content coming out. We're working on movies, we're working on TV shows, we're working on books, we're working on video games. So there is a lot of content that's being created at the same time. Some of it's coming out right away, sometimes it's coming out later. That's the biggest challenge, is that taking this content that's coming from all over. And then the cool part is, since we are exposed to all this different new content, we can find out, hey, we can connect this content to this content. And we can create a transmedia program that just crosses all different types of platforms, and it's all part of the same story, so it's great.
It's like you have the job of putting together the biggest Star Wars puzzle known to mankind.
Essentially, yes. So for those who might not know, the holocron is the name of an internal database that we have that keeps track of all characters, all vehicles, all planets that we create in Star Wars lore, so that moving forward, we can use that content elsewhere. So if we have a planet that appears in a movie, well, we'll know all about that planet and then can use that in a book. Well, conversely, we can have something that starts in a video game and then apply that to a TV show.
It's just awesome when everything mingles together like that. Is that something that is extremely difficult to do, or is it the fact that...
It's definitely ambitious, and it's definitely something that no other brands do. I mean, when you have other brands, the comics have their own universe, and then the movies will be a separate thing. Or the books will have their universe, and a TV series will be a different thing. Star Wars is unique when all those things are part of the same universe, and we're trying to tell one large story.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire.
What's the craziest thing you would say you've uncovered?
We're involved at the earliest stages of when this stuff is being developed, so I'll know way ahead of time before this stuff gets out. There might have been some early stuff from the Marvel comics that came out in the 70s, 80s. I mean, they had like little rabbits that were telepathic. That's a little bit crazy. We try not to go as crazy with the new stuff that we're creating, but you know what? Sometimes crazy is kind of cool.
Catch a deep breath. It'll be the last fresh air you'll get for a while.
What would you say is the most fascinating thing you've had to explain within the Star Wars world that people have been, that you always hear this question over and over again, but you know the answer to?
Obviously, the thing that's on top of mind right now is the whole notion of expanding universe, becoming legends, and the new canon. We understand the love that people had for the expanding universe. I mean, I'm a fan myself. We're all fans of it. What we're going to have to try to do is find out where we can take what we created there, and if there's any opportunities to use it in the new material, we'll definitely explore those areas, and then we'll take it from there.